Hello, people. Today, very briefly, please. I will let you listen to what this army general is a general in Nigeria. I don't know if he's chief of staff or whatever they are calling them. I don't know who it is. The point here is that this man was trying to give an expose to the foreign mission that is responsible for Boko Haram incessant attack in the north. So he was trying to tell us how they operate and how they get into the community, how they are doing with the community. He made us to understand. I will let you listen, but let me just give you a little insight so that when you are listening, you get the whole gist. So he made us to understand that even the Boko Harams, where they are occupying now in the northern part, for example in Borno, where they are heavily in charge, that they capture the community, and when they go to kidnap people or rob people, they bring part of the proceed to the villagers. They share to them money, give them food, and even promise them to protect them better than their government. That is better than Nigerian government. Do you get the point? So that makes the villagers and the community very, very comfortable with them. So they give them room to operate. Even the army general was saying that these Boko Haram boys, they have their parlor in Niger and they have their room in Nigeria. You can imagine that. So this is where I came in, I want to ask a question. Don't we have immigration that checks the border? Even though we are in ECOWAS, there must be checks. When you see a couple of people coming into the Nigerian border, knowing fully well that Boko Haram is there, so what should the immigration be doing is to check people, right? But the army general totally accepts that they are clueless and that they cannot even arrest the situation. That was what I could deduce from his explanation and his interview. In fact, for me, all his expose was very empty and baseless, because there is nothing I could hold on to. He's feeling very defeated already as an army general. Listen, let me tell you, I wrote exam, Nigerian Defense Academy in 1992. I took all the exam, all the processes, the interview and everything, and I got into the camp in Zaria. Barely two months, they came with this option, they are doing quota, this rubbish quota system they do in Nigeria. They don't do anything by merit. So what did they do? They came to some of us that we should bring a letter from our referee. Then my referee was Rear Admiral Chijo Kekaja. Obasanjo knows him. All of them should know him. Rear Admiral Chijo Kekaja. And Chijo Kekaja was in a sabbatical leave. I wanted to give this detailed letter, but let me just briefly, how Nigeria has dealt with me personally. So I could not get a letter from my referee because he was in sabbatical leave in America. That was how they kicked me out from staying 2 months in camp. That was how I left the army. When you finish from cadet, which is 4 or 5 years, when you come out, you will be decorated captain. A position of captain. Check 1992 to today. What should I be in army? So these guys that are talking, I don't think that they will be my mates. Do you get what I'm saying? So it has shown clearly that these army boys, that they cannot do anything. They are not capable of manning the security of Federal Republic of Nigeria, and they cannot protect people. So what I am trying to say now, that even the army has accepted that they even know the Boko Haram people. They even see them in the village, and the villagers interact with them. If you guys got this message clearly, and you have this clue of the Boko Haram presence in communities, what do? Intelligence, that's where you apply your intelligence. I'm not going to tell you here how you are going to look for them, but I know what we should do to capture these guys one-on-one. Do you get what I'm saying? If the communities accept them, but you see what they are doing. It's from the Borno and other places that they are already occupying. They are coming from there to attack other places, Abuja, Kaduna, other places. That's where they are coming from. So what should you do as an army general? Army general in Nigeria never shoot a gun. Only appointment, like Mr. President just came in now. He just look at some Yoruba guys. Okay, you need to be promoted. You need to be promoted. This one become general. That one become general. That's how they give general in Nigeria. None has ever fought before. Shoot a gun only to start on the street, stand on the street, or stay in the barracks, beat people up, harass people. That is how they are getting the position of a general. Do you get what I'm saying? No intelligence. And he was saying that the villagers who were being romanced by the kidnappers, that the romance does not last. Boko Haram has lasted more than 15 years, and he's saying it doesn't last. It has lasted, my friend. 15 years is not just 15 years. It's 15 years. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm going to let you guys, please just listen to what, to ram up what I'm saying, to listen to what your Nigerian Army general, what he was trying to talk, you know, that makes no sense to me. I don't mean to be insultive. I'm not insulting you, but I'm only making you to understand that your explanation and your conclusion, it gives no solution. That is where I'm going. That you cannot go to that community and capture Boko Haram, that's a failure. There's no security for me. That they live in Niger and stay in Nigeria, that is bullshit. That is where your intelligence should show that you are an army general, that you are well trained. Where is the immigration? Who should mind the border? And even that, where are the police that should go to the vicinity? Disguise yourself, dress like a madman, dress like a beggar, and find out who is a kidnappers and who are Boko Harams. Do you want me to tell you how to operate online? I don't have that time, but that will be a topic of another day. If you want a very intelligent advice, I can give, because by now I should be a lieutenant general in army if I was not kicked out in 1992 in cadets. That's all I have for you guys. Watch the army general speak. Thank you.
Some psychological, because we don't want them to go back with that mindset back to the community. Sometimes they go back with a lot of rage because of what they've seen, what they've gone through. So we do that. Likewise, part of the deradication, I'm going to be attacked, you can protect me, then I'll be giving you this amount of money or giving you this support and all these things. And in fact, some of them, if you talk to them, the communities now, they tell you, no, they are very friendly. Because what they do is that they try to show you they're better opponents to the government. They bring out money, pay you money, give you food, give you this. Say, no, I'm with you, I'm here to protect you. Better than your government. But you know, it doesn't last. The romance doesn't last. After a while, they will show their true colors, and that's exactly what they did. Initially, again, when they came, they said they didn't have anything to do with Nigeria, that their problem was with Niger. So they were comfortable. And since their problem was with Niger, the locals felt comfortable with them. And when you come to ask them and say, no, there's nobody, we're all friends, they're all, because we share a very common border, like I said, with Niger, about 1,600 kilometers. Some houses, you see the sitting room is in Nigeria, the bedroom is in Niger. That is how close. We share common culture, tradition, religion together. So it makes it difficult even separating them. So even when you come as a visitor and you want to find out, they tell you, no, we're together, there's no problem. Until they started taxing them and they started killing them. That's when they now cried out. So efforts are being made now. Operations are ongoing to clear them up completely from the sovereign. And we're working together with Niger. Because normally, like I said, they don't respect any border. You come here, they move to the next country, and then when you leave, they come back. Now, we have 20 kilometers right of pursuit. The Nigerians are working together with us. So we're addressing the gradual. But like I said, it's a difficult operation because the only way you identify them is if you see them armed. Or else they're just like any other person. So if the villagers tell you they are our friends or they are our relations, what do? That's the difficulty in asymmetric warfare. But we're working on it, and then the intelligence agencies are equally down there following up the issue. On the issue of the IDPs and probably refugees, yes, psychological operations have been, we have psychologists. In the military we have, like everything, every space of life you have in the civil, we have in the military. It's just like in the civil, probably more, but in the military, small but very, very efficient. So even for our troops, because of post-traumatic stress disorder, we have for our troops, when they are before they go, we brief them. When they are leaving the theater, we also take them back and give them some psychological. Because we don't want them to go back with that mindset back to the community. Sometimes they go back with a lot of rage because of what they've seen, what they've gone through. So we do that. Likewise,